nature. Oh, do shit.
Crime from the streets, crime for your yard, crime in the veins, that means man can't starve, crime to the end, and me not laugh. So the media were talking, won't be long till they call off, me there from morning, you never see me walk off, everybody they from now on start warm up, me dog them there, and anybody figure bark up, come in and take talk, make Babylon park up.
What's up, guys? How's it going? So today we're going to be talking about hearing protection. I'm going to make two videos, I think, out of this. I thought, and I think a lot of people still think, that you can shoot a 22 without ear pro and not have any detrimental effects. So what I've got here are a couple of 22s. This is a Mossberg. Nice little lever action there. And this little fella I just bought. This is a Rossi RB22M. This is a 22 Magnum. I'm pretty sure that we're going to find the 22 Magnum to be in the range of hearing damage, for sure. And we're going to try the 22 long rifle. We're going to try it with some standard rounds, and we're also going to try it with some CCI quiet rounds. So you can see the difference between those. Now we're going to be using, I don't actually have a legit decibel meter. So I'm going to be using my phone and a decibel meter app that I have used before. And it's decently accurate. So we're at least going to get a decent idea. Okay, so first things first here, let's get some science out of the way. And this is going to be an extreme simplification. So for those of you who know tons about sound and waveforms and decibels and all that fun junk, please don't yell at me. I'm just trying to get the information out there as simply as possible. Every 6 to 10 decibel increase on the decibel scale is going to be a doubling of the perceived loudness of a sound. So it's not a linear thing. A few bugs out here today. It's not a linear thing that you can just do a 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 scale, anything like that. It's approximately 6 to 10 decibels is going to be a doubling of the perceived sound. Now in the 85 to 90 decibel range, you're talking about, if it's continuous, you're talking about eventual damage to your hearing. You can draw that out a lot for a decent amount of time before you're actually going to start permanently damaging your hearing, but you're going to get stuff like the muffling sound in the ears and ringing and stuff like that, and probably not great for you. So the scale that I looked at put a gunshot at 140 decibels. Now that is an extraordinarily arbitrary number, which kind of annoys me, but I guess they couldn't give you a decibel approximation for every single type of gunshot, but it is what it is. I'm sure that chart is out there somewhere. 140 decibels is very arbitrary because every ammunition is different, and every barrel length that it comes out of is going to make a different sound signature, and every muzzle brake or muzzle device that you put on that rifle is going to make a different sound signature. There's subsonic, there's supersonic. Obviously, there's tons and tons and tons of different options, so 140 decibels is extremely arbitrary. The number we're focusing on today is anywhere between 85 and 90. I don't know if the 22 long rifle is going to be above that. I think it's right around there, but I'm not positive. I've never done this test before. Now the 22 Magnum, I'm almost going to guarantee is above that threshold. I think it's probably somewhere around 100 decibels. Once again, we'll see. So I want to try two different types of rounds with both rifles. With the 22 long rifle, I have some subsonics I'm going to put through, and I have just some standard, I think, CCI. And then for the 22 Magnum, I have got some 30 grain V-Max from CCI, as well as some Winchester 40 grain jacketed hollow points. So we're going to see the sound difference between those two as well. The goal of today's video is to discover whether you're plinking in your backyard or wherever you're shooting your 22, whether the long rifle or the Magnum are going to be safe to shoot without ear protection for any extended period of time. There are two different types of sounds that we have to consider here: impulse sounds and continuous sounds. A continuous sound is a lawnmower or a concert or anything that's hitting you for a long period of time. An impulse sound is something that's just like a slap, it's a punch, it's a clap. That's an impulse sound right there. A gunshot is an impulse sound. So because it is an impulse sound, it's hitting you for a very quick second and then it's gone. So it's not going to cause immediate hearing damage at the same levels as a continuous sound would. A 140 decibel gunshot is going to not feel great on your ears. And if you put 6 or 12 or whatever, however many rounds through the gun, without Ear Pro, you're going to notice it. You're going to get a ringing in the ears, and then you're going to have cotton in your ears the next day. But a single shot, 2 shots, it's not going to have that same effect. And if you're listening to your music at 140 decibels, good on you for having a great system, but you are damaging the living crap out of your hearing. So I may have to yell louder for you and no one else. So anyway, all that out of the way, let's get to shooting. Okay, just so you can get a look at my super official, scientific, non-jank at all setup. We're going to have the DSLR pointed at my phone, which will be sitting here with the decibel meter on it. The decibel meter actually shows peaks, so I'll be able to see the loudest sound that was made. So I'm going to be shooting over yonder, just kind of at the wood, or doesn't really matter where, and we're going to see what this thing does. So, first 3 rounds are 22 Quiet by CCI. Jeez, that's so quiet. Okay, next 3 shots, it's going to be Federal. These are copper plated, like there's a copper wash on there. They're hollow points. And they're running about 1,200 feet per second. Should see a little bit louder here. Not so terrible. Okay, so that's the 22 long rifle. So that's actually kind of nice because that looked like it stayed below the danger zone, like low 80s. It's on the cusp of it, so some pads in the ears or something wouldn't kill you, but you don't need anything too beefy for it, and you can shoot it for a long time, not doing too much damage to yourself. So next, I have got some Winchester jacketed hollow point, 40 grain, 22 Magnums. Lovely. Next, I've got some 30 grain CCI V-Max, which, if you don't know, is a hollow point bullet with a lovely plastic or polymer ballistic tip in there. Okay, here we go, 3 rounds. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Okay guys, so as you can see by those numbers, if you don't wear Ear Pro when you're shooting 22 long rifle, you're not gonna die. It's not gonna hurt you too bad. I mean, it's still a continuous impulse sound that's really close to that 85 decibel threshold. And remember, this was just my cell phone with an app. Remember, 6 to 10 decibels is a doubling of your perceived sound. So maybe that 2 to 3 decibels isn't going to be a perceived difference in sound for most people. But honestly, just stick some sponges in your ears, some little guys, or I'll talk about these in a minute. Well, in probably a different video, but these guys, my little cable broke on it, or even some of those. You don't need anything crazy. Even some just closed earmuffs will do the trick for you. And let's say these are just easier to carry around in your pocket or whatever. If you're just plinking with a 22, throw those in. You don't have any issues. Now the 22 Magnum, obviously, a crap ton louder. Wear Ear Pro. Just do it. Just do it. There's a lot more impulse on that, and it's approaching that. It's got the high-end staccato that the 223 has too, and that'll just wreak havoc on your hearing. So thanks for coming back once again. I appreciate all the support I've been receiving, and come on back and we'll shoot some more stuff. Later. All right. The world's largest explosion coming right up. Hi, Wendy. Look at that timing. She opens the door right as the stupid thing explodes.
You're crazy.
That was awesome.